Hello, welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic. And it's Alan Turing's birthday, possibly in some ways the ultimate puzzle solver, but I guess we're all his heirs. So I'll be looking at some gas today. 5 genuinely approachable Sudokus from the Daily Sudoku channel on the Discord server by Bill Murphy, Clover and Philip Newman, the gas giants who set a puzzle every day. I do them about a month later in chunks of 5 and enjoy the process greatly. I'll be reading out the blurbs attached to the puzzles shortly along with the rule sets, and we'll be enjoying those. Before that, I do want to quickly apologise for having left out the equal sum line rule from the text, both of the description card and in the field originally in yesterday's video. I have amended the description field now under the video, but apologies for that. Those of you who knew blue lines probably knew what it meant, and of course I would never discourage anybody from watching the introduction to the video where it was explained. But that was then, this is now. We're going to be looking at some different puzzles today. I will quickly say that if you like gas, we have 2 gas apps amongst our stable of apps. Go to the link under the video that takes you to the apps. The gas ones have 60 puzzles each in, the others all have 100, and they are great value. We earnestly recommend them. And yeah, we're very proud of them, to be honest. So that is there. There's also Sven's Sudoku pad and what else have we got? We've got our Patreon, of course, where we will be bringing you a new reward on the 1st of the month. Today, as well as a crossword masterclass from me on the main channel. Actually nothing on Patreon today, but not today, but there's still the kids Sudoku hunt, which is even more genuinely approachable than the gas puzzles. And do introduce it to your friends if they don't know what variant Sudoku is. It will be a very good explanation. But these puzzles are the next step, and I'm going to go through what was written on Discord about a month ago. We're starting, in fact, from May the 23rd, so exactly a month ago. And this first puzzle is called 9-Pin Sudoku, and Bill says, sorry. But also, as Lucky Luciano 17 posted on that fateful day on September 2nd, 2014, you know I had to do it to him. Don't worry, Mark, it's an internet joke. Okay, well, as Bill knows, I do not know all internet jokes. I dare say not even everybody knows all internet jokes, but I don't know that one. Sorry, you know I had to do it to him. Don't know. Anyway, today's gas, says Bill, is a 9-pin Sudoku dedicated to everyone who's been personally victimized by the World Sudoku Championship instruction booklet example puzzle for 9-pin Sudoku. This one's for you. Whoa, I have no idea what that's about. Maybe I have not tried the World Sudoku Championship instruction booklet example puzzle for 9-pin Sudoku. I don't even know what 9-pin Sudoku is. Here we go. Normal Sudoku rules apply. So that means each number from 1 to 9, must appear in every row, every column, and every 3x3 box. And then each number from 1 to 9 must appear 3 times in a row along a diagonal in this puzzle. So every time there's a diagonal, there's 3 of the same number. What? Oh, I see. No, okay, I've misunderstood that instantly. Each number from 1 to 9 has an instance in this puzzle of appearing 3 times along a row in a diagonal. Ah, I see. Attached to today's puzzle is a spoilered image containing a pen tool drawing of all the potential diagonals which would fulfill that condition, which could help with visualizing it before you start. Okay, I don't actually want to look at that one. I called up that version of the puzzle because I assumed I always want to solve on colored grids if they're available. But in this case, no, I don't. I don't want the extra help from that. Sorry, I had the wrong image up and I didn't realize. So in fact, there are normally 2 URLs with each puzzle in the description field, but this time there are 4 because 2 normally because you can, if you can't access a tiny URL link, you can solve it in F puzzles. But 4 this time because the potential stripes appear in one and not in the other. I see. The striped grid has the candidate diagonals marked. Okay, I hope you've understood those rules. I'm just going to explain it once again. Each number from 1 to 9, so 1, for instance, must appear somewhere in this puzzle 3 times in a row along a diagonal. So, I mean, I reckon it could be there or there. We might find other places where 1 could be 3 times in a row along a diagonal. And that applies to each of the 9 numbers. Interesting. Okay, now I have seen this puzzle type before, but I don't remember an instruction booklet difficult puzzle, which is what I think Bill is implying. Anyway, we will then go on to thermoglyphs by Philip. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Again, digits along thermometers must strictly increase from, it says blub to tip in what I've got here. I don't know if that's a misprint by Philip in the original rule set. It's bulb on the link. Maybe that's just happened somewhere in translation. But it's just a normal thermo Sudoku. Digits increase from the bulb. Then we'll go on to Renban Sudoku, a normal Renban Sudoku by Clover. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Each line contains a set of consecutive digits in any order. And the fourth puzzle, back to Bill, legal ghosts. Oh no, I've been forgetting the blurbs. I'm just reading the rules. I've gone mad. Right, let's go back to puzzle 2. I've been thrown by my having uploaded the wrong grid. Right, so what did Philip say? Philip said today's gas, a thermo Sudoku, is dedicated to Texas in May, and it's called thermoglyphs. I'm suggesting that Texas in May, and that's where Philip lives, is pretty hot. And Clover said about her Renban, if you squint, the puzzle spells out, well, those shapes, which when translated from the original Klingon means normal Sudoku rules apply. Also, each line contains a set of consecutive digits in any order. Right, the dinosaurs for these 3 puzzles, by the way, have been a more like impossible booklet Montanoceratops, a fiery Fushinosaurus, and a lost in translation Leonorosaurus. What are the dinosaurs? They are the prize, the notional prize, if you complete the puzzle not in a time that would earn you 1 party hat or even 2 party hats. Right, then we go on to Bill's legal ghost. Sorry, I don't really have anything interesting to say today. Some may say that's irregular, but they can't all be winners. So this is not normal Sudoku rules apply. 1 to 9 goes in every row, column, and outlined region this time. Cells highlighted the same colour share a region. I see, there's 2 disconnected regions here. And the dinosaur is thus an ill-fitting irritator. Okay, and then we have Stare into the Noid by Philip. Today's gas is a killer Sudoku. The title's a reference to a Domino's pizza advertising character which, according to Wikipedia, was a physical manifestation of all the challenges inherent in getting a pizza delivered in 30 minutes or less. I am co-opting this character, says Philip, to represent the physical manifestation of all the challenges inherent in me posting a gas puzzle on time. Okay, and we stare into the Noid accordingly. So, normal Sudoku rules apply. Digits in cages can't repeat and must sum to the total given. The dinosaurs are Pepperoni Pellegrinisaurus. And that is the most incompetently read set of blurbs I've achieved in quite a long time. But I think I've understood the rules and I hope you have too. Now, I'm going to try and remember to restart my clock every time and then just pile into these puzzles one at a time to see if I can achieve the 2 hat times if possible. And in fact, yes, I'm going to be checking, aren't I, on whether I have achieved that. Let's just make sure I'm able to do that. Okay, so we're going to do 9-pin Sudoku first and see how it goes. Bill's first puzzle. Let's get cracking. Okay, so that's a 9. Let's just do some Sudoku because that's easier than thinking about the rule set for a while. Probably until this point. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, these are from 3, 5, 7. I'm tempted to believe that's a 3. Right, let's consider with... Yeah, okay. The only places that these triples can occur is crossing box boundaries. And they have to cross both horizontal and horizontal and vertical box boundaries. So they must be in this area of the puzzle. Now, where are the 3s? I reckon there's only going to be this place available for the 3s to repeat. Yeah, given that there's no other 3s There is nowhere else you could repeat 3s, so I'm sticking a 3 there. That has to be right. It's not conclusive, but I'm trying to go at speed here, so I think it is right. 4s, let's have a look at 4s. 4s might well have to be there. There's no other given 4 here. Yeah, I think yeah, it has to be in this area. That would repeat. If we got outside the area, we would have always a repeat within a box. Okay, the only place 4s can repeat is there. I think we're going to run out of these possible repeats very quickly. Now, no, 1s still have 2 possibilities. So we've done 3 and 4. 5 can't repeat from there anymore now that we've filled that in as a 4. So 5's going to have to be here. 6, I reckon it's those. Yes, it can't possibly be anywhere else. We've done 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go back and do 2. These are the only given 2s. Yeah, we're gonna that's got to be where it is. 2 is there. There's no empty places where anything can be. So we've done 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Surely it's those 2. Yes, that one can't achieve it. 8 could be there. Oh, well, it can no longer be there, so I think it's got to be that one. That's 8. I still haven't resolved 1s, which have 2 possibilities. I've got 9s to go. I'm looking at you, Mr. Southeast 9. Yeah, I think it's got to be you. 9s are there. And this hasn't resolved 1s. That's quite bizarre. So I'm just going to give them a bit of a colour because we still have that to do. Now, bits of Sudoku to do now, surely. That is a naked 7, I reckon. Then I can put 1 and 9 in there. Well, that looks like it's going to be the 1 that we need, but it's not proven yet. That's a 4, that's a 2. 2, 5, 7, 4, 3. We need an 8 in the box. That's there. Well, this is 1 or 6. 7, 8, 3, 9, 4. Where am I looking? I don't know. Why? Oh, that 2, 3 pair, I could do them based on the top box. 5 and 7 there. This is a 1, 3, 8 triple. That must be a 3. Wow. I suppose they could both be repeating 1s. That's extraordinary. 8, 5, 6, 9, 3. So the 9 in this box 7 is there. Let's finish this row. Oops, I've lost my cursor. 4 there. Actually, we can't finish the row. That's a 5, 6 pair. That's a 7, 8 pair by Sudoku. And this is a 2, 3 pair. 1, 7, 8, 4, 5. Let's look up this final column. 3, 9, 6, 2. That's all finished. This is a 1, 5 pair. That's a 6. So I've completed my 1s. They're done. These don't have to all be 1s. I wonder if they will be anyway. Interesting. And I don't know the answer yet. 1, 3 there. 2, 7 there. I'm getting concerned that I can't disambiguate this now. 1, 2, 6, 4. Worried that I've misunderstood the rule, therefore, which feels unlikely, but you never know. 5, 6, they're actually done. 5, 1. So this is not also 1s. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 2, 7, 2, 1, 3, 1, 8, 7, 8. There we go. 4 minutes 41. That's all right. That'll be within the times, and I will just check that it is now. The time was 7.5 minutes for 2 hats. Yeah, a bit of experience did help. Sorry, what was going on at the beginning was I didn't want to use the grid with the extra information because it's like a hint that I don't really need. And that's because I've kind of experienced this 9 pins idea before. And I know that this yellow area is where they have to appear, or I was confident that was right. And it is correct. I think Bill gave us a lot of given digits there. I wonder how many you could remove from that puzzle and still have it be unique. Probably plenty, but thank you for introducing us to the idea, Bill. That's good. Okay, now a thermo from Philip, dedicated to Texas in May. And let's get cracking. Okay, so what are we looking at? We've got some longish thermos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I'm never afraid to pencil mark a thermo. Oh, let's do it one by one. That can't be a 4. So this is then 3. Ah, it can't be a 5. It also can't be 6 because that's too much for the thermo. Now this is 4 or 6. This is 5, 6 or 7, 6, 7 or 8, 7, 8 or 9. Okay, let's try this other long one. 1, 2, 3, 3 or 4, 4 or 5, 5 or 6, 6 or 7, but this can't be an 8. So that must be a 7. That's going to feed back down the thermo. Ah, and this can't be a 1 in the box. So a lot of that thermo's done now. Okay, let's go up to this one next. This can't be a 2 or a 5. This is slightly shorter thermo, so there's one more degree of freedom. 4, 5, so yeah, let's try it with 1, 3, 4. 2 or 4, that can't be a 5. This can't be a 3, so it's 4, 5 or 6. This is 6 or 7, can't be a 5. This is therefore 7 or 8, and this is 8 or 9. And that wasn't quite as flowing out as I'd hoped. I'm going to mark this one up. Can't be a 1 at the start. So let's say 2, 3 or 4. But this can't be 5, 6, 7 or 8. So 3 or 4 there. This one has to be 4. That fixes the beginning of it. This is at least 6, 7 or 8, 8 or 9. Now I've got an 8-9 pair in the central box. Everything else is from 3, 4, 5 or 6. And some of these are, that has to be a 5. Right, so they're all determined by Sudoku, of all things. That can't be a 2 anymore, so that's a 4. I can't disambiguate the rest of those. 5, 2, 3, 4, 6. 9 in this row has to be there. Okay, that's good. On the other thermo, we go 8, 7, 6, 5. That can't be a 5, so that can't be a 6. That feeds up a bit. And this can't be a 9, so that thermo is now done. We've got 1, 7, 8 as a triple here. Well, 1 can't be there for a variety of reasons. This is a 5, 6 pair. We know the order. Maybe column 2. No, not that helpful. That has to be a 2. This is a 3 based on the box. So look, I've got an I-wing in column 4. That's a 6. That's a 9. 1, 4. Ah, no, no, no. Yes, I'm misreading the direction of the thermo. Thank goodness here. Whew, thought I'd gone wrong. I haven't yet. 3, 4, 6, 2, 7. We've got a 5, 9 pair up here in the unhelpful order. 1, 8. Oh, that has to be an 8 on the thermo. Okay. 5, 7, 8, 3, 6. That's a 1. 1 and 7 there. 4, 8, 3, 1. No, 8 and 9 on the ends of that one. 5 in box 1 seems fixed, which is a peculiarity. This is not quite unfolding as easily as I thought it would at this point. 5, 3, 6. Maybe it's the thermos. That's a 7, 8 pair. They both see that cell. That's always interesting when that happens. So 3, 7 and 8. Okay, I'm going to have to do pencil marking because I don't otherwise see how to do this. Ah, that's become a 7. Right, is that 7? No, not as useful as I want it to be. That's a 1. So that's a 1. All the ones are done now. 4 has to be in one of those cells. So these are from 2, 3, 9, which gives us a triple. Makes that a 7, 8 pair. That becomes a 3. I'm sure all this floofing around isn't probably necessary. I've just made up that word, not a real word. 7 or 9. These are from 2 or 9, 2, 7 or 9. Didn't get a triple. Oh, that's definitely a 2 in the column. Okay. That's, 3 in the corner has just set off a party. That's a 7, 8, 9 triple there. That must be 4. That's 7 or 8. 4 is here. How is this not all utterly determined? I'm sure it is. 7, 8 pair makes that a 9. Okay, that'll do. 8, 7, 8, 9. Yes, 2, 7. Now 2, 9. And then some 7, 8 pairs to finish off. And that's the solution. That took me longer than I was expecting. Nice puzzle, because there's a really good flow at the start, but then it just makes you think a bit harder. Very clever. 5 minutes 31. Let's check whether I get the hat time. Well, I'm less than a minute in the clear, but I do get the 2 hats. And I move on to Renban. Okay, let's check this one out. No. 5, 6, 4. So that's either, okay, 1, 2, 3 or 7, 8, 9. This one is from 3, 4, 5, 6. Must have a 5 in it. That must be there. Must have a 4 in it. Yes, that's there. And then this is 3 or 6. Now, what else? This is either a 1. Okay, let's do this. This must have a 5 in it. It's from 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Must have a 5. Must have a 6. That goes there. And then a 4 or 7. Bit of symmetry from Clover. Very unsurprisingly. We get a 1 there. That's a 2. And that's 4 or 7 in the corner. The 1 means there's a 1 on this Renban, which is very helpful. That makes it a 1, 2, 3 Renban. Look, I can finish the whole box just like that. These are 7, 8, and 9, making this quite a high Renban. 4, 5, 1, 7, 2. So 9 is there. These are from 3, 6, and 8. 9, 7, 1, 4, 8. So we've got 2, 3, 5, and 6 as candidates here. Not that helpful, oddly. Now, do we know about this yet? Look, there's a 2 in the box there. So this is a 1, 2, 3 Renban. Then I can fill in 9, 7, 8. Now I can do the corner is a 4. We get a 7 there. That's a 3, 5 pair. This is 6, 7, 8. I wonder if I can... Yeah, the Renban can't have a 3 on it. I can do that. Yes, and it must now have 6, 7 on. 8. That's a 2, 4, 9 triple. This is a 1, 7, 8 triple. Well, only 2 of those can go together on the Renban. 4, 5, 9, same dealio. We get 4, 5 pair with a 9 outside. But then I can't do the 3, 6 pair because that 4, 5 would admit of either possibility. 3 there is looking across. Oh, 3 in the corner again. We've set off another party. Now we do need a 4 on this line given those other candidates. That's nice. 6 there. They don't have a 6. That's not a 9. That's probably not interesting enough to do. This is either a 6, which it can't be, or a 9, which it must be. That places 9 over there. This has now become a 3 thanks to that very helpful 6 over here. It's resolved 2 thermos all on its own. 3 must be on that line. Yes, that's clearly still true. 7, 8, 9 there. 1, 3, 4 here. Now we can't put a 2 on this line, so we can't put a 1 on it. Hang on. Yeah, that means we take 1 off those 2 and put it there. There we go. That's better. Gives me a 1 in the central box. 6 and 5 are done by Sudoku. The 6 sorts out 6 up there, and in the central box... Oh, 9 is on that line, so it must be a 9, 7, 8. And in fact, that must be 7. Yes, that's actually really important. Even though it kind of felt like it was only picking at the edges, it was a very important deduction. 2 is in one of those cells. Sudoku tells me which. 2 up there. Now we've got 4, 3. That must be known. 9, 7, 8. That 4, 9 is done. 5, 4, 8 down the middle. That's pretty straightforward. And a lot of this has felt a bit like beast mode for once. 2, 3, 5. There we go. 3 minutes 48. I'm sure that'll get the 2 hats. The time limit was 7.5 minutes that time. So yes. And we can go on to the legal ghost with the 9 extra regions, including the blue and the green one, which are disjointed. Separated, maybe disjointed isn't the right word. Anyway, let's have a go at this. Let's get cracking. Ooh, law of leftovers. So where do 2 and 3 go in the first column? Got to be there. Then 4 and X are going to be those two in the second column. So that's a 4, and that's X, which is 2. Those two are going to be the ones not in. Yeah, this is all about law of leftovers, isn't it? Let's do it again here. 6, 7 in the final column. Then those two in column 8 are 5 and 7, clearly. Those two are the 5, 6 pair down there. And we might have run out of stuff to do. But 2, 3, 4 already in green. They can't be 6, 7, 8. So they must be 5, 1, 9. 6, 7, 8 go in those cells. Let's do blue. That must be 4, 8, 9. I think I can place them all. And then this is a 1, 2, 3 set, and I can certainly place all of those. Now I can do the 9, 1 pair here. I can do 2 in the bottom row. Oh, 3 in the corner again. I've set it off for the 3rd time today, unexpectedly. Now, that's a 6, that's a 5. We've got an 8 in the column 6 and a 5 in column 4. 2, 3, 7 triple. Actually, it must be 3 in the middle. It's flanked by a 2, 7 pair. The rest feels like it might be genuine Sudoku techniques, or basically column and row scanning. That's a naked 8. That's quite a good thing to see. Naked digits are much more helpful than hidden singles at this stage, because they open up another world of hidden single possibilities normally. But spotting them is hard, and that's why they're disproportionately beneficial. That is a naked 9. I should probably be looking at the symmetry for the naked digits, but row 8 has actually just fallen into place there. That's now a naked 8 in row 7. That becomes a 9, and then I can fill in 4 and 1. Let's do row... Well, I tried row 2 earlier. Let's do this row next. 1 has only 1 place. This is a 5, 6, 8 triple. I'm not adept at looking around the corners of these shapes. I don't think I can do those though. That's a naked 4. Then we can place 2 in the row, because it can't be over this side where 6 and 7 can be placed. That's now not a 6. Okay, let's try this row. Row 4, 6, 2, 1, 4, 3. They can't be 7. 7 has to be there. Doesn't quite finish, but things are going well, if I'm going to be honest. Now, 7, 5, 8, 9 to place. 7 has only 1 place in this row, and that must be a naked 5. Then we can do 8 and 9. This must disambiguate the rest of the digits where we've left candidates. It does. 5, 9, 6. And I can tell you, that feels good. Solving any irregular in a fast time is great, because when you meet them in competitions, I find them very hard to get into. There isn't as much information as this given, and often the shapes aren't quite as helpful as Bill has provided. So that's a really nice puzzle. The 2 hat time, which I'm sure we're inside, well, it was only 6.5 minutes, which for an irregular is pretty quick. So well done if you got the 2 hats there. And then we stare into the Noid with Philip. Okay, last puzzle for today. Let's restart the clock. Let's get cracking. Now, I've got some highs. It looks like most of these are very low cage totals. 1, 3 there, 2, 4. That means that's a 5 or 6 with a 1 or a 2 there. Oh, that's a 1, 2. So this is 3, 4. That's easier. Box 1, a better place to start this time. 5, 1. That means this is a 6, and that's a 1. This can't be 1, 7. It can't actually be 2, 6, because there's an X-wing on 2s between those cages. So that's a 3, 5. 2's in one of those cells. These are from 7, 8, 9. Now, can we replicate this stuff? Look, we can. There's a lot of symmetry provision here. Thank you, Philip, for that. This now can't be 5, 2 or 4, 3, so it's 6, 1. That's a 3, 1 pair. I know the order from the 1, 2 on the left. What's this cage? A 6 cage. So that's 2, 4. Ah, the 1, 3 up there gives me the 2s. Then what's this 13 cage doing? It's just being annoying. 1, 3 is giving me lots of disambiguation in columns 1, 2. That's 6 or 8. That's 6 or 8. That's just by Sudoku. This can't use a 2 on the X-wing again, so that's a 3, 5. Very similar to the other cage. 1, 3, 4, 6, 2. Now, that can't be 5, so it's 7, 8 or 9. This is low, but it can't be 4. What about this? Is there another 2 X-wing? No, there's a 3 X-wing looking at this one. Oh, Philip is educating us. There's a 3 X-wing looking at this one as well. That's so interesting. Now, this can't have a 1, 2 or a 4 in it, so it's a 3, 7 pair. This can't be 6, 8, so it's 9, 5. And this can't have a 5, 9 pair, so it's 8, 6. And that's really done it with the cages. 3, 4, so 2, 7 and 9. I've got a triple in that box, strangely. This must be a 4, 8 pair in box 6. That can't be a 7. I think I need to get something done along the rows to get this all disambiguated. That's a naked 8, and that lets me finish row 3. 6 or 8 in the corner. Don't think we're going to set off another party in this puzzle. 2, 6, 1. That can't be 6, so this is definitely a 7, 8 cage. Ah, the 1 is looking at that digit. Then we've got 5 and 9 left to place in row 8. 3, 8, 2, 1. That's a 6. 5, 8 or 9 here. 7's definitely in one of those. I've known that. Okay, let's do 4 and 9 in column 6. That puts a 7 in that box where I was unsure what was going on. And that might ramify around into the corner boxes. It's doing quite nicely at the moment into those. And yes, this is, oh no, this is, there's only one place for 5, it looks like. That's correct, okay. I'm left with the 7, 8s, 5, 2, 9, 3, 7, 1. That's 6 or 8, so this is 4. Then these are a known pair of 2 and 9. That's 6 or 8, 4, 9, 5. Oh, 9 is very helpful along here. This is 6 or 8, so 4 in the row is done. This is 2 and 4. 7, 3, 8. So as long as, oh, I've got a hideous deadly pattern that cannot get resolved. Oh no. I mean, I can finish this off, but I've done something wrong. I haven't got a 1 in the central box, so let's... Wow. So I made that having to be a 2, 4, so I've done something wrong before that. I've got 2 4s in the central row. Was it here? I put that in as a 4. It's still already something wrong, because I can't put a 1 there. Oh, wow. Mark. Right, that's 6 or 8. This has to be a 1. That's better. The 9 is still helpful in that box, but that wasn't... Okay. I think we're back on track, but this could still all fall apart again. At least those 7s and 8s have got disambiguated this time. Put them the wrong way round as well. I'm losing my mind gradually now. Finish in the top corner. There we go. Okay, that is correct. 5.5 minutes. I think even with the error and the backtrack I should be all right. 7 minutes was the recommended 2-hat time, so that's okay. I've made it. Sorry about the error in box 5. Something went wrong in my mind about this cell having to be from 4, 6, 8. Maybe I thought I could see a phantom 1 in row 5 somewhere at that point. Although last time I identified exactly where I made the error, it was pointed out to me by a few very kind people that that wasn't where I'd made the error, it was something else. So I've probably done that again. But anyway, we've got through the 5 puzzles today. Well done if you picked up any or all possible hats, or indeed if you met any intriguing dinosaurs. Always a pleasure to do the gas puzzles, and we'll be back in, say, 5 days with more of those, but we'll be back tomorrow with more, I was going to say ordinary Sudoku, certainly not ordinary Sudoku, more brilliant variant Sudoku, and we look forward to seeing you then. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.